Hey, I don't want to stick with that thing music. Hey, y'all, it's Cicely. I know it's been 2 weeks since you've seen a Motivational Monday. I'm sorry, I was on business. Okay, was it business? Maybe I was out on business. A little bit of business. But those are excuses. So I am back today for Motivational Monday. I hope you guys have been doing great. I hope you guys have been taking my tips from my past videos. So today I was thinking about doing something a little different. I know normally I take topics and kind of break them down and give my perspective, but today we're going to have a little story time from the 12 Universal Laws of Success by Herbert Harris. So, this book was suggested to me by my best friend. One of the celebrities that he follows said that this book changed their life. So, most of the time, when we see books like that, or we see people who have their stamp of approval on it, we'll go ahead and order it and share it with each other. So, this is one of the books. So, I bought this probably about 4 or 5 months ago, and I had about 3 chapters left. And I told you I'm working on completion and follow through. So something said, Cicely, pick this book back up. So last week I started reading it again. I got inspired, and I was reading it. I'm like, look, I need to show my viewers or let my viewers into what I'm reading. I know a lot of the times people have busy schedules. They don't have time to read. They don't prefer to read. They rather have an audio book or something like that. So I am going to just pick out two or three small paragraphs out of this book to share with you that I think you can gain some motivation from. So just a disclaimer, I know I normally record in my room with my little lamp or whatever. So I'm relying on this wonderful sunlight from my office and the clouds and the rain too. So I'm trying to get this natural vibe going on. So if the video gets lighter or darker, that's why I don't have my handy dandy lamp here today with me. So here we go. So I started the new chapter, the Universal Law of Action. So basically, this chapter is calling for you to come to action about your dreams and your goals, and it's laying out different steps and has different advice on what you can do to put your goals and aspirations into action. So I was reading, and I got my life, quite frankly. So I'm going to start at this paragraph. If you are not satisfied with your present work situation, focus your attention on your goals and proceed toward them. Determine what you must do to move closer to your goals. If you need more education or experience, be willing to get it. By focusing on your goals and vision, you are less affected by the conditions of your present work situation. I think this is so important because as millennials, we collectively have this mindset of, okay, I don't want to work a 9 to 5. I want to be creative. I want to do what I want to do, and it's going to come to me. How many times have we quit a job or we started something and didn't finish it, and then we end up with less money than we wanted? We ended up in the wrong situations. That's because I think that we are focusing on hating where our current position is. So we just like our current job, so we're just going to loathe in that instead of, putting our vision into action. So what I can offer you is the perspective of, even if you're at somewhere where you don't want to be, take the time, the downtime to pursue your goals. Plenty of you guys have lunch breaks and you have time when you get off of work and you still don't work on what you want to work on. So, I want to do these videos. I want to inspire people. Like I said, normally I'm at home doing this at 10 o'clock at night. Right now it's lunchtime. So I said, what can I do today to be different? So I said, I'm going to take my lunch break on work, turn my computer around, sit down and do this video for these people because that's the time that I have. So I'm maximizing on the time that I have towards my dream and toward my vision, right? Okay, so after that it says, listen, catch T. Many people, though they are dissatisfied with their work, will not put forth the extra effort to pursue their goals and vision. They become satisfied with their dissatisfaction. They prefer to complain and criticize others rather than to take steps to change or improve their condition. Have you become satisfied with your dissatisfaction? I think that is totally a reality. And it's a reality that I had to face and I hadn't recognized until I read this. I started to think about times in my life where I was satisfied with dissatisfaction, where I was like, okay, nothing good's going to happen. It's cool. I'm just going to be here. I'm just going to be unhappy. This is just what life has given me. And then I woke up one day, I'm like, no, Cicely, you have the power to create your own reality. Are you putting in the work to get to where you need to be? I read a status, I think it was from Carrie. Shout out to Carrie, my crazy friend. She had a status, I think her pastor said it yesterday at service, and like, God is not going to give you $1 million house if you don't have a job. That is so simple, but yet so profound. Like, how are you asking for something and you haven't put in the work to get it? Okay, so don't be satisfied with your dissatisfaction. If you are unhappy, if you are dissatisfied, do something to change it. No excuses. Do something. Okay. This last little paragraph after that, it says, these unfortunate souls become so overwhelmed with the weeds, the negative aspects of their present work situation, that they hide their own shortcomings and dissatisfaction by criticizing and tearing down other people. Yo, so I'm not going to preface this by saying, "Oh, do you know somebody?" No, like we've all been that way. I'm going to speak for myself. So sometimes when I'm unhappy or when I was unhappy, the easiest thing to do is to scroll on social media and then have negative thoughts about people and what they're doing. Like, oh my God, I could have done this better. Oh my God, they went there. Oh my God, this color would have went better. Like, and you're just loathing in your own weeds. You're just sitting in your weeds. You're upset. You're unhappy with yourself. And most of the time when we criticize other people, it's a reflection of how we feel about ourselves. So now, let me say, some people do deserve the shade because they try it. But for the most part, if we're being evil or we're being mean or we're being very critical of other people, it's just a reflection of ourselves because why? We are becoming satisfied with our dissatisfaction. So we talk about other people, we criticize other people, we compare, we just harbor bad energy. Don't harbor bad energy, release it. Release it. And you want to know how to release bad energy? So, Hey Friend Hey of the Friend Zone podcast, I read a post that she posted on her Insta story. It basically said, pick a color that represents good to you. So, in my case, that was yellow. When I see yellow, I think of happy, I think of good, I think of clarity. And then it said, think of, and breathe that in. So, you think of the color that brings happiness to you, and you inhale that color. You close your eyes and you inhale that color. And then it says, think about a color that represents things that are bad, things that are hurtful, things that are a mess. And for that color for me is red. So it said, close your eyes and exhale that color, right? So now at this point, you're closing your eyes, you're inhaling the color that brings you peace and happiness and joy. You're exhaling all the bad things, evilness, enviousness, being broke, money problems, financial problems. You're breathing all of that out, worry. So whenever you have a problem or whenever you're feeling anxious, just focusing on breathing in that good color. So for me, that's going to be yellow. So yeah. So thank you guys for watching. Again, that paragraph was read from the 12 Universal Laws of Success by Herbert Harris. I paid about $6 for this book. I buy it used. I love buying used books because I'm a bookworm and I love like the wear and tear of the book or whatever. So the 12 Universal Laws of Success is available on Amazon. Like I said, used for $6. I don't know how much it costs. I'm trying to see when it was written. I forgot to get that information for you. Oh, okay. 2006 was the first printing, so it's about 12 years old. So the 12 Universal Laws of Success. I hope you guys gained some motivation from this Monday. And remember, do not be satisfied with your dissatisfaction. There's always someone, something, some instance, some occurrence that can get you to where you need to be, but you have to put in the work no matter where you are now currently in your situation. All right. So, the sun has came out. The sun loves me. It's giving my highlight a little bit light, but yeah. My name is Cicely, Motivational Mondays. Thank you so much, and I will see you. I'm not going to say next week. I will see you next time. All right. Bye.